know, you can take knowledge if you can, if you practice a lot. There are some people that are just natural towards it, and they would find out, and it would just happen, you know, but, you know, like I said, get with those semi-sync technology, and they'll teach you how to go through it and what to focus on, and if you really are dedicated and you want to learn how to do it, pretty much anyone can. If you're not afraid to experience, you know, standing above your body and looking at it while it's snoring.
Awesome.
It's when your energy, your consciousness, if you will, goes out of your body, and then you're looking at your body and like, oh. And then you go, a ghost is different from a soul. A ghost is someone who's dropped their body, i.e. their body is dead. A ghost has dropped their body but hasn't moved on to the next place. You know, the big white light, everyone who dies. Yeah, I study people who have died and been brought back to life. If I did nothing but spend all day, every day, studying people who've had near-death experiences where their body has died for 6 to 10 minutes, and then their body is resuscitated, you know, with the electricity or whatever way, and then they all describe the same thing. Every single one. They see their bodies, there are people working on their bodies, there's loved ones saying this and that, they can hear what their loved ones are saying, and then there's this bright white light that's just, oh, so wonderful, love, just, ooh, and they go into it. And then some people talk about going to a wonderful place. Some people talk about going to a not-so-wonderful place. And it's funny, the people who all talk about the wonderful place, it's all pretty much the same. They're all saying the same thing. Those who go to a not-so-wonderful place, they all say the same thing. And then they're brought back to life. And those who go to a wonderful place are like, I don't want... Normally, the people who are, once they go through a white light, they're usually met by a loved one who's already passed and says, it's not your time, you can't stay, you have to go back. And they don't want to. They don't want to. A lot of these people, when they get back to life, they want to commit suicide. Because, well, you can't do that, but they want to. Because it was so good. Okay? I'm just reporting what they say. Okay? I'm just a reporter. And then there are people who go to a yucky place, and then when they get back in their body, they're... This stuff's on TV. You can turn it on. It's called I Survived, Beyond and Back. It's on the Bio Channel. No, I think it's on the History 2 or the Bio Channel if you've got satellite. It's not running right now because, you know, they went through all the new episodes.
Because it's crap.
Months, and then just before the new episodes come out, they'll show the old ones. It's called I Survived, Beyond and Back. And these people all talk about their experiences, and the doctors who are working on them, the doctors who brought them back to life, explain, you know, why they died and, you know, what happened, and how when the person was awake could report all the things they saw, like the paramedics working on them, or what the paramedic said, or what their mother said. How would they know that if they were dead?
That's weird.
So that's just stuff on TV. You can just watch that. There's all sorts of stuff. If you watch the History 2 channel and the Bio channel, there's just tons of stuff about, you know, ghost hunters and paranormal research and out-of-body experiences, and you'll get all that stuff. I mean, you can just watch it and learn it on TV if you have satellite TV, or if you maybe get on Netflix or something, or download it on your Dish. Yeah, I have Dish right now. It's on the Bio channel. I have Dish. Yeah.
How long would your out-of-body experiences last?
Oh my God.
No, it's just when your body's asleep, but your consciousness is not. That's the only way I can explain it. When your body wakes up, you get just like, I mean, it feels like a sucking. Like bang. Sometimes it feels like you're just literally dropping out of the sky, and sometimes it just feels like a sucking. I've been in a place where it felt like I was literally being sucked downward. Like when I'm grabbing at the floor, like as I'm pulled below that dimension and into my body. Ah! That was when I was 16, and that's what made me want to stop. So I stopped for many years because it scared me to death.
No,
What a ghost is a ghost doesn't go through the white light.
What?
They can't accept that they're dead, so they get trapped in where they died. So you got to go to a haunted place. Why are you doing that? Are you taping me? Guys, if you're taping me, you're going to get me fired.
We won't show anybody.
No, you'll get me fired, literally, because apparently I was in choir last week, and I told some of this stuff, and it scared the girl so bad that she went and told the principal, and I got in bad trouble. Yeah, I got in bad trouble, and I promised the principal I wouldn't talk about spooky things.
We like it.
How is that spooky?
Okay.
If you talked about monsters or something, that'd be
Well, I'm also,
monsters.
I do not in any way want to offend anybody because they don't believe in this thing. Because there's some people who've been taught, like my father, thinks that I'm possessed by the devil. He really does. He thinks I'm possessed by a demon because I am actually able to go out of my body, and because I know things that I've been shown over there. And I can't talk about that, but my father, you know, like a lot of religions say that if you're psychic or you have out-of-body experiences, that's demonic. Right?
I don't think so.
Well, no, they're taught that. I mean, and I don't want to offend anybody. That would hurt my feelings if I was offending anybody, stepping on anybody's toes, telling them something contrary to what their parents have taught them. Because, you know, even though you're young adults and you have to form your own opinions, I'm just telling you that if you want to experience out-of-body, that's my main goal. My main goal today are twofold. Number one, it's not the end of the world. Okay? Number two, there's a way to, if you're interested, to have out-of-body experiences. You can go flying, it feels great.
I was just really curious about time travel.
On the other side there is, but I can't touch that.
Oh boy.
Oh
boy.
That's crossing the religious thing. You can read my book, it'll be out.
You have a book?
Yeah, I do.
Wait,
Wait, who's any religious, like, really
It's called
big?
Vibration, and
No, I am.
Shut up, just a star.
there's a lot, I mean, you know, anything you want to know about
Wait, so you have
Wait, what's the name of the book?
Huh?
You have one.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Nobody's gonna know
it's
that.
not how it works. Think of
Okay.
everything that's ever happened, everything you do is recorded, everything that's ever been is recorded. And all the recording is stored,
You revisited
stored in the, and you know, what, we're not gonna call that, we're not gonna use the H word, but it's stored by, or the G word, it's stored by something, okay? And you can step in, it's called an imprint, and if you watch Ghost Hunters, they'll say that sometimes when you see a ghost, it's just the imprint of a guy who left his recording on an environment. So, like, sometimes when you see something, and it's like, when you see through it, you're just seeing a replay of what happened there. It may not actually be a real ghost or an intelligent haunting. You're just seeing, you know, a replay. Which means, you know, that's what's going on, whatever. So everything is recorded, and from there you can step into the recording and experience it as if, just like it is. It's sort of like everything that ever was simply is. It's hard for us in a linear to understand it, but everything that's ever been simply is. Okay?
So the tangent universe? Visiting?
Well, everything that ever's been just simply is.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I'm kind of confused. Everything that.
Okay, if I want to go,
like a wormhole.
okay, let's say I did want to communicate with people who lived millions of years ago. You could step into the imprint or the recording of that
This is good.
and do it. But you can only do this as a spirit from a better place. You really couldn't do it from a bad place. You only do it from a good place. Can I make it more non-religious than that? You can travel from a good place. You can travel the universe by thought.
Did you meet people by thought?
Oh yeah. Everything you do is by thought.
Can we know who you met?
Huh?
Can we know who you met?